right, feels good to be here again. You already know they call me the slimmest of them, or call me Slimmy T. And of course, we did on top your number one family entertainment channel. It's a Monday. Mondays are known to be quite serious, serious topics, serious discussions. And I see why my management actually did my feet. Okay, this Money Matta, I'm going to put down for Monday so that we can help people to plan their homes, finances, and all of that. Now, for 2 weeks, I've been discussing the particular topic. And after we did justice to savings made easy, and we thought about going into investing or investment, because like I said last week, I said people, they always call out to ask, okay, what can I invest on? What can I put my money on? I'm confused and stuff. And she just thought of it that, okay, fine, I think it's okay for us to discuss investing made easy, because some persons actually feel it's difficult, to invest. Like, why do I have to? Do I really have the capacity to go into investment and all of that? But anyways, I am just a very humble servant, you understand? And the person that will do justice to all of these things, they here. She comes every Mondays anyways, from 8:30 to 9. Always looking money-licious. She comes to chance me on Monday, but it's fine. It's fine.
Slimmy, good morning.
Good morning, how are you doing?
Good to be back here.
Yeah, so
again.
always good to have you.
Monday, you're traditional. You can't actually say where you are going. This Monday, you are here. Next Monday, you are there.
Well, today I went to Benin. So
yes.
I'm representing my Oba Itokpa people.
Yes, and elegantly so. Yes.
Thank
good
you,
morning.
ma'am.
And for our viewers too, thank you so much for watching us all the time, being a part of us here. Thank you. Good morning to you. And like Slim, we don't talk about this investing made easy. This is the part 3 that we do today. And, this is interesting, but the reality be say, this is the one of the most difficult period to talk about investing. Why? Because of the situation where we find ourselves, because of this COVID-19 pandemic. It don't disrupt a lot of things, on the personal level, family level, business level, government level.
All
in fact, globally, it don't affect everything. It's difficult to make you see a period like this, where everything and everywhere at the same time were they affected. So this is one of the most difficult periods to talk about investing. Even when we had the crash, economic crash, 2008 and, all other crashes, it was not as difficult as this period because of this pandemic, Economy was shut down, disruptions here and there, and as I was just going through investment and everything, I saw that, the thing where they talk about, where they say, it's just a child's play when we look at what has actually happened for inside markets, for inside the economy. It has really disrupted a lot of things. Inflation rate at this period is at one of the highest. So, everything is investment. It's just like everything don't crash. Yeah. Let me simply put them that way. So everything don't crash. So as they go into investment day easy, because a lot of people still keep asking me, what do I invest in? What do I invest in? Do I invest in? I'm going to list the various kind of investments where we get.
Okay. The
traditional one, the one where we don't know before, the new ones that are coming in. And as I mention them, I'm going to take time on each one to talk about them, talk about the advantages, talk about the disadvantages, and then, talk about the rates, what the interest rate for this investment supposed to be. Tell you whether now mid-term, short-term, tell you whether it's risky or not. So it is left to you, based on your situation, based on your capacity, based on your ability, to now decide. But I'm going to note some things as we talk about this thing. Say, number 1, be cautious. Even the biggest men who we know that, okay, this is what this person they do, this is what that person they do. Things have changed. The market is really shaking. Everything don't crash. People cannot really predict that this is what the future will be. The things that we call real estate, everything is just shaking. So I won't say that everybody, as you listen, don't ask me, say, what I should invest. Listen to this investment. I'm going to list them today. There are certain questions I say, make we ask. In fact, I don't tell myself, I put the questions for back. Go straight into this investment. I have about 12.
Okay.
Some of them are still broken down into other sub sections. But I go talk about them, talk about the advantages, talk about disadvantages. Listen, and then you decide for yourself.
Which one?
But please, whatever you want to do, patience is very key. Understand, if you don't understand them at this period, like I say, this period now very sensitive period, now a period we never get before. So be patient. Don't say, somebody don't come and meet me. This is the new thing, the new way where they happen. Farabale, let me put them that way. Calm down.
Calm down.
And then take your time to understand some of these new other investments that are coming in. You cannot actually say that, okay, this is the history. Because one of the things where we look at when we talk about some of this investment, they say, you don't see how it don't work for years. So you can say that, okay, this is the trend. Some of these new ones that are coming in, there's no trend. So you're not basing it on anything. But because of what is happening, so many things are coming up. So that's not the thing where I want to say, Efarabale, calm down.
Calm down.
Be patient, no rushing. And then just be taking them one by one. Then think of diversification. Mix. Put this one, put that one. Don't not say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Because I don't talk on before. When some of these things, when there is a high in one sector, usually there is a low in one section. Yeah, so try and put them together and say, okay, let me do this, let me do that, and all that. So that is how I want to start this morning. And I'm going to list them. After listing them, because people are so anxious to know what these investments are, I will list them. Then I'll start taking them one by one.
Okay.
To say, okay, this is this one, this is that one. So the first one I want to talk about now, cash. People will ask me, how come, why are you saying that cash is an investment? Cash really, really not investment. Because having cash is a priority. You need liquidity at this point in time. One of the reasons why you need liquidity is that, okay, let me start by saying that some people will say, she's saying cash. How can I keep my money in cash? How can I have this inflation? Yes, I know inflation rate is very high. It's about 12 point something right now. And you say that if I keep it in cash, interest is not really coming in. Yes, I know interest, they come in like that. But the truth of the matter is that you need cash. You need liquidity. One, because when it gives you access to opportunities. That's the very first thing. Because right now, a lot of things are crashing. They are coming down. So it gives you opportunity so that when an opportunity comes, somebody comes and says, look, I have this thing. I want to sell this thing. Maybe I have a property. I need money. And it's an opportunity for you. And then you can also use it to bargain. Say, okay, if I give you cash now, because of the time value of money, if I give you cash now, instead of paying 100,000 naira, now 70,000 I go pay. A lot of people will say, yes, I need that money now. So it gives you an advantage. And we always tell people, have a certain percentage of your money for inside cash, for liquidity, because of opportunity, because of emergencies, because of all that kind of thing. So it is very, very important that you have a part of your investments in cash. It might not be so much. Even the big companies have it in cash. They have that liquidity ratio somewhere. Investors have it somewhere because of opportunity. So I go encourage you, say, as you plan to have some of this thing in cash. You might say, as I said, yes, the interest rate is very, very low. But ensure that you have something like that. And then the second kind of investment I'm going to start with is the traditional one, where so many people know. Some people know, some people don't know them. I don't talk about them before for this place. And now what do they call money markets? And money market kind of investment. When I talk about money market, I go divide them further to talk about them. The first one, which you all know about, is the fixed deposits.
Okay. Which
you get in banks. The rate is also very, very low. I think I have some rates here, which I have put down. It differs from bank. And I want to encourage people. I know, yes, it don't fall down. But certain banks, some banks are really low. Some banks is as low as 2%. Other banks is as high as 4%. Okay.
All right, let's just quickly go for a break. So that when we come back, she'll feel continue. Because I see say she won't really go far on top of the discussion this morning. So we'll go for a break and then we'll be right back. Stick around.
Now we are talking about moving to the next level, like from socialism to communism.
When it comes to money matter, be the boss.
Good morning. I come to realize the fact that
when you have a business, make sure your business gets strong.
As we know, say money matter na important issue. You fit interact with us on top the show or talk to Barrister Modupe through we phone numbers wey be 081 73147589 and 081 054 34984. You still fit call us on top with Skype ID wey be WAP TV. Shey you be banking industry or cooperative society, abi you get anything wey you wan make people know about your business? Come market yourself on top our Money Matter program wey dey teach our country people how to manage their finances.
Okay, so straight up, I'll just open the numbers. For those who just join us, make I know like give you, don't miss. But the beauty of this be say if you watch after today anyways, you can watch our previous episodes on top of our YouTube channel, maybe at WAP TV. All right, just search for WAP TV channel on YouTube, and then be able to carry yourself along. Investing made easy. Now they discuss, and she said a couple of things, but I'll open the line so that people can call in, ask questions, make your contributions on top the show. 081 054 3498 and of course 081 731 89 be the two numbers to call us on this morning. So before we went on that break, we were talking about money market. You said the traditional.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you're talking about fixed deposit and all of that. And before you go into that, I wrote something here, and which is really, when is it okay for us to invest? Is it now that the economy is somehow, or we should wait for when everything is back to normal before we invest?
Yes. There is no direct answer. Make I put them like that.
Okay.
Because like I say, have money, cash, like I say, so that you can tap into opportunity. So it depends on what it is. Sometimes something falls, and then you use that opportunity and say, okay, let me move into this. You understand? So for instance, if somebody comes and says, look, I want to sell this property. Ordinarily, the property may be 1 million. And because the person need cash or something, you say, okay, I go sell them for 500,000. That's good opportunity for you at that time to say, I want key in. Or for stocks or for shares. It may be ordinarily this cup of share, they go for 1,000 naira. And then this is an opportunity, because it don't come down, for you to key into it and say, I won't buy. So yes, it can be a good time.
Yeah.
No, it might not be a good time, because some things will be overvalued. So that is why we are looking at all this. So it could be yes, it could be no. So you have to take each individual case on its merits. Don't just say, okay, it is no. And then you use that no to cover everything. No, it is not a blanket no. And it's not a blanket yet. So when opportunity comes, look at it and say, okay, this is the time. Because sometimes you can say, okay, it is a good time to buy Forex. So, but meanwhile, if you look at it again, because of the government, the exchange rate now, the people that bought maybe like 2 weeks ago, it's not the same thing for the people that are buying now. Because now even the official rates don't go up. You understand?
Okay, let me take Victoria from Lagos. Hello, Vicky. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm good.
All right, good to have you. Please, do you have questions or contributions to make?
Yeah, I have a question.
All right, go on.
Though I have gotten a little bit of it, but what I want to know, I just got married.
Okay.
So there's little money that I saved. So my marriage is 2 years now. I have like 400,000.
Okay.
Which my husband, he don't know about it. But I need him to open up a shop for me so that I can use the money to fill the shop. The thing is that he just postponing it. I don't know if I should tell him about the money. And within me, if I tell him about the money, him opening the shop for me again, I don't think it will be possible. Or he might even ask me to bring the money, let's use it, he will pay me back. So I don't know how you will guide me on what to do.
Okay, Mrs. Victoria, thank you for calling. And let me just use this opportunity to say that I did get a training going on. It's a free training for couples every Saturday. So my number will be there. Call me and join in. These are some of the things where they talk about, you know, transparency in marriage, communication about money matters. Money matters is one of the leading causes of divorce, of separation, of pain. And one of the things that causes this problem is when you keep things to yourself. When I ask people, I say, for how long do you want to keep up? Now, the thing you won't do, you know, feed do am. Why? Because you don't hide them from arm for 2 years. So now you cannot move forward because you're not sure of his response. And then secondly, you don't even know what number one, okay, you're not sure of his response. And then two, you can't even move forward. So I want to ask, you have the money. Is it that he doesn't have the money to open a shop for you?
I think she's gone. Okay, so please make sure you copy a number, like she said. Mrs. Victoria, if you're watching, thank God you're watching from Lagos. It's a WhatsApp meeting training that's been ongoing for a while now. So you can just copy a number. She will definitely have to ask you some certain questions before she can give you an answer. So please copy it, and I think the journey continues from there. Yeah, so just like our viewers, they watch and they call us. I want to also use this opportunity for our sponsors. Say, this is a very good platform for you to come and your products, because we're talking about investment. Banks, come and advertise yourself. Insurance companies, come and advertise yourself. It is a good way for you to showcase the things that you are doing. See you. Yes, we want to. Yes, come and advertise. Come and showcase
Victoria is calling
what you
back.
have. Okay, Vicky.
Okay, I can hear you.
Did you copy the number first off? Did you copy a number?
I didn't get to see the number.
Okay, so the number is going to be displayed again. Please copy it, because obviously she's got a training going on at the moment, and then she's got questions she might want to ask you off air. So that's her number. Copy it, and then she'll attend to your question.
Okay, I've seen it.
Okay, thank you. So we talk about the money market. Let me say, when it comes to money market, I want to tell you some of the advantages. Okay. Number one, it is a short-term kind of investment. You know, we don't talk about say make you have goals if you want to invest. What are your goals? And we say goals should be divided into 3 parts. You have the short term, the long, medium term, and the long term. So when you want something for short term, this is one of the places where you should put your money. It is a short-term investment. It is an investment that gives you income. Okay, because when they invest, people, they invest for 3 reasons. The first one is because they want income to flow in. You know, we say investment is when you are able to have assets. And assets, we don't talk and say now, waiting, they bring in money to you, whether you work or you no work. And that's not the place where you won't get to. So people invest, one, because they want income. They want something to be bringing money for them. After they have done the work first time, make money, they come to them when they are not working. So I don't finish my work. I don't invest in something. I want money to be coming. So that is one reason. The second reason is for growth. Because, for instance, let me use this example. When you buy property, right? You might not get income from that. When you buy land, you might not get income from that. But one thing where you sure be say that property go increase. To appreciate, the value will go up. It is not bringing in immediate money for you, but it is appreciating. So that by the time when you want to sell or something, that thing will don't go up. Another reason, they say some people want the two. They want assets or investment that will give them both income and growth.
Manasseh, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Please go on.
Yeah, on top of this issue of the money matter. Hello?
Yeah, we're there with you. Go on.
Yeah, one would like to make an investment. But the issue is that there was an investment I made with the stock exchange some years back.
Okay.
Was 207,000.
Okay.
But looking at the issue in the stock market now,
yes,
everything has fallen. I can't even boast of any gain from the stock market again.
Yes.
I understand that the lady is a financial expert. Is there any advice you can give me related to this issue of investment in the stock exchange?
Yes, thank you, sir. One thing where I go talk about, like when we start, we say that things are not the way they are. This is a phase. A phase is a period where everything has been disrupted. Businesses has been disrupted. Everything has been disrupted, not just on the personal level, business level, family, national, globally. Everything. So this stock where they talk about, not be just for Nigeria. It is for everywhere. And you know, the interesting thing we say, even Warren Buffett, what we talked about last week, say that one of the richest men, and one of the things where they invest in heavily, now stocks.
Yeah.
And don't forget, say, stocks now a long-term investment. That's not the reason why they break down all these things. Stock shares is a long-term investment. So if you are doing it for short-term, that's why we tell people, if they do one for short-term, you're not going to make money from inside them. Because in getting money for stocks or shares is not just income, it's also for growth. It multiplies. They might not be giving you money right now because even businesses are affected. They might not be able to pay dividend. You understand? But what thing that they do, they say, they give bonus. So instead of them to say, okay, you have 1,000 shares, and that 1,000 share, we're supposed to give you dividend. So what thing they go do, they say, they give you additional. They give you additional. So they can say for every 10, we go give you 2. Or we go give you 5, depending on how it is. Because they know that you are an owner of this thing. So by the time, maybe at the end of this thing, because definitely whatever goes up must certainly come down. This thing will come down. When it will come down is what we are not too sure. Stock market will rebound. Everything will rebound. It is just a phase. You know, it is a pandemic. That's why we call it pandemic. It is unprecedented. We have never seen anything like this. You know, economy shut down, lockdown. So it is different from what we have been seeing. It will rebound. So I want to say, don't sell at this time. Leave it. It will rebound. When it rebounds, you will see that everything will gradually return. Yeah. It is not just the stock market that is affected. Other sectors are also affected. See that the economic power, purchasing power of people have even reduced. Inflation don't go up. Maybe you were buying 1 carton of chicken before, every week or every month. It has reduced. Families are even reducing it. So it is all round. Yeah. It is not just one sector. It is all sector. So please don't sell. Hold on. And that is why I talk about diversification. Yeah. You know, interestingly, Warren Buffett, where they talk about now, he bought gold. Gold was one thing that he was like, you know, not too interested in, but he started to buy gold. So which is a form of investment. One thing that gold does is they say it hedge against inflation. Okay. So let me just quickly go through this investment. So you will be thinking about it. What is this? What is this? What is that? I don't talk about cash. I don't talk about money market. I say money market for short term. Yeah. It gives you fixed income. It is very, very safe. Because you have to balance everything to preserve your capital. You don't want to lose your capital at this point. It is easily turned into liquid, like we have said. So you have money markets. We'll break that down next week. You have real estate, which we all know, property and everything. It is one of the investments you can do. You have the capital market, which he has talked about, which be all these stocks and shares. It is capital market. We have what you call mutual funds for people who don't have so much money to start investing by themselves. Mutual fund is a pool coming together. We'll go explain that one as well. You have businesses. That means obviously you're going to still take your time to list all these things next. Yes, but let me just quickly rush. I want to list everything that we can as much as possible. You have equipment leasing. You have peer-to-peer lending, which Slimmy mentioned last week, that if I don't mind having money and saying that I want to lend them to somebody. It is a possibility and make interest and make money. It's a form of making money. We call it peer-to-peer lending. It is available in Nigeria. So these are part of it. We have Forex, you know, buying foreign exchange. How do you do it as a form of investment? You have what you call the Cypro currency, which is people are now latching onto. These are very risky things, but they are possibilities. So start thinking. You have commodities. We have talked about gold before. You have silver. You know, before oil used to be part of this commodity. Right now, so you have all these things. You have insurance as a form of investment as well. You have private investment.
You are still going to list all these things. I don't even know why you're rushing. But when you come next week, you will still tell us.
Yes,
because they need to know which one in particular.
I just wanted people to know.
At least they should be aware.
Possibilities.
Okay. So there are different possibilities. Maya, we need to go. That's why the end.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Be money wise.